Yeah, I'm back. Took a bit of a break. It's been a minute though. But yeah, basically today we're reacting to Derek FDB. Horror movies I could easily survive. Damn. I can't really think about. I mean, I die on most of them though. There aren't really many horror movies I could probably survive. But except for Chucky, I feel like Chucky is just so. If Chucky was a bit more like Chucky in real life, bro, I feel I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I feel like in most cases, like a realistic Chucky, bro, like if you just catch him, bro, at some point, bro, and you just put him in a suitcase and dump him, like even just bury him, bro. You put him in a suitcase, just bury him, like it's just GG's, bro. You're done. I feel like other than Chucky, bro, I feel like other than Chucky, most of them, bro, I just die, bro. Most horror movies, I just die, bro. Like I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
You know, horror movies were a big part of my childhood. And not because I used to watch them. On the contrary, I used to avoid them at all costs. The jump scares, the gruesome kills, all of it terrifying to me. I was a scaredy cat, I'm not gonna lie. But I think what scared me the most back then was the fact that if I was in any of those movies, I would not survive. What is a 6-year-old gonna do against this? But now, as a full-fledged, grown, 21-year-old, I actually believe I have a pretty good shot against most of these horror movies.
That's a pretty good shot.
I said most of them. I'll be going over a few of the horror movies that I can
like shit like that, but how is like nah, bro, nah, Chucky, nah, bro. Chucky's not beating me, bro. Ooh, Nightmare on Elm Street. Oh, a classic. A classic. I remember watching this when I was like 13. Nah, not 13, not 13. Like 14, 16. Nah, 16. Yeah, 16. 16. Yeah, 16. Yeah, 16. I remember. Because I used to live with. When I used to live with my mother back then. Yeah, 16. Yeah, 16. Yeah, 16. Yeah, I was 16. But yeah, this was a pretty good movie. Like it's pretty old, but it's one of those movies that you really appreciate. Like it never gets old, you know. I like the story, the whole concept of the guy, you know, who kills you in your dreams, you know. Like I enjoyed it. Like I really enjoyed this movie. It's and you can imagine it. You can imagine how like because I even appreciate it more because of the fact that like it's doing like it's entertaining in modern times, and this probably came out in like probably like early 1990 something, bro. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I like the story. It was pretty good for its time, and yeah, I enjoyed it. But would I survive it though? Like, nah, I'm not surviving this guy, bro. Because if it gets to a point where like, because the characters in the movie, you know, like they try to stay awake, but I feel like it's inevitable, bro. If this guy can actually go into your dreams, bro, and kill you and you die in real life, nah, bro. Like at that point, and he's been doing that. He has experience, but he knows your dreams better than you do. Like he nah, bro. I'm not beating him, bro. Like I'm sorry. I'm dying. I'm not beating this guy. I'm expecting him to say the same thing. Nah, bro. Like there's no way. Yeah, Freddy Krueger. Yeah, Freddy Krueger is his name. Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Even though his powers are crazy.
Yeah, they're crazy, bro.
While watching his movies. His whole thing is killing people in their dreams.
Yeah.
So you can imagine how difficult that would be to survive. Leading the victims in his movie to do crazy things to avoid dying. Pictures of coffee, caffeine pills, and all of it, of course, eventually fails. Most of the time, they end up developing this buddy system where they have to watch each other sleep. And honestly, that's the dumbest thing they could do. Because what if the other one falls asleep?
It's just inevitable, bro.
Mistake, buddy. They had it all wrong. I have two solutions for Freddy. First, the more difficult of the two, is move out of Ohio. Which when I say it out loud,
yeah, that's true though. I feel like moving out is an option. But then, if we're under this hypothetical, if we're just teenagers who go to some random high school in this random town, we don't really have the options to move out. So it's like, you know, for example, if you go back to like if it was me, like, and I'm in high school and like this guy is coming after me, you know, So like moving out was an option for me, or moving to a new city is an option for me. Like nah, so like it's like nah, bro, he's probably killing me, bro. Like he's most definitely gonna kill me. Like I could probably stay take pills and like try to stay awake, but I feel like you're not making it past 4 to 6 days. You're not making it past 4 to 6 days realistic without sleep. So yeah, bro, it's just inevitable. I feel like anything against this guy, unless you have some way of killing him, is just futile, bro. He's just gonna kill you.
Because who wants to live in Ohio? And two, the easier one in my opinion, which they should have been doing since the very first movie.
What?
I just simply won't sleep. I mean,
Nah,
the only
bro.
way he could get me is if I'm dreaming. And if
Nah.
I just don't sleep, then he can never get me.
Nah, bro, that's not an option,
I don't
bro.
sleep
It's
regardless.
inevitable.
So if my life's on the line,
You
I'm
need
definitely not
sleep,
sleeping.
bro.
Even if I somehow fall asleep, my dreams be weird as hell anyway. So
Nah.
you don't even know what the hell is going on.
GG's,
The worst
bro.
case scenario, if Freddy's giving me the works in the dream world, I'll just pull him out of my
GG's.
dream and have someone with a shotgun there waiting for him. And if a shotgun don't work, then a shotgun with holy water. He not beating that.
Leprechaun.
Now this one is the one that you guys.
I never watched this one before.
He's this hideous little leprechaun who has magical powers, and he'll come after you if you touch his gold. He has the ability to teleport, grant wishes, regenerate, and impersonate people's voices. And also, guns don't work on him. Like, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. His weaknesses vary from movie to movie. Sometimes it's a 4-leaf clover, sometimes it's a piece of metal, and sometimes it's a medallion. And you're probably thinking, just avoid the gold. Don't be silly. I need to go. But I'm still surviving though, so here's the plan. I will take the gold back home after stumbling upon it in the woods, then place it into the basement that I do not have, and put it in a safe. The leprechaun will obviously come by asking, where's me gold? Then I'll kick him into the safe and lock him in the safe. Now you're probably like, he's gonna break out. He has powers. Let me get to that.
Nah,
okay?
bro,
That's not
though,
true,
what the
'cause
fuck?
Before I went home, I picked up a 4-leaf clover that I found in the...
Nah, bro. What the fuck? Like, where are you gonna find where you gonna find a safe, like a safe randomly, like it's just waiting for you for nah, bro, nah, you're not, nah, like this is not gonna work. Cause why would he even go to you? Why would he even? But nah, no, bro, it's not gonna work. Nah.
Goods, and I put it on top of the safe. Now I have a leprechaun in my possession, and I can get him to.
But even then, bro, even if let's say you do have a safe just randomly that you randomly have a safe that you randomly have perfectly suited for this occasion, like, bro, what will you do then? Like, you kick him into the fucking safe, then you close it. He has powers. Okay, he's saying he's gonna put the clover, which I'm assuming that maybe movie-wise stops him. You're trying to tell me, bro, like you're just gonna be on constant worry, bro. Just be thinking about like, oh, how you should have something that's locked into this metal box that will most definitely kill you itself if it ever gets out, bro. Like I feel like nah, you're just gonna live your life in just constant worry. Yeah. It would probably work if it would work. Yeah, it's like you'd have to live wherever you are, wherever you're at, like forever until you die.
Grant wishes.
Yeah.
It's literally that easy. Now I survived. Y'all cannot tell me that's not a W strategy. Go ahead. I got my ear to the mic. Say it. Only thing is, I gotta own that basement for the rest of my life. Because if somebody moves that 4-leaf clover, it's done for me.
Nah, no, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, bruh. Yo, Michael Myers. Yo, no, bruh. Yo, nah, bruh. Yo, nah, bro. You're not beating Michael Myers, bruh. I'm sorry, bruh. I am sorry, bro. Like, it's one thing that, like this, okay, thing is about Michael Myers, bro, like, there's this one, this one movie, like, Halloween, like, they keep releasing different, like I think it's ongoing, like, like I think they have like probably have 5 to 6 movies, but like not the point being, like this, I remember this one where like he's literally getting jumped by the whole town, bro. Like it's literally a 20, like there's at least like 20 to 30 people, bro. Like, but the whole block essentially, bro. The whole neighborhood, bro, is literally jumping him, bro. Like they have bats, machetes, and this one guy even has a gun, but shoots him literally shoots him 6 times, bro. He gets shot 6 times, bro. They literally take turns jumping him, bro, like with the bats and everything. They're stomping him out, bro. Bro, tell me why, bro. Out of fucking nowhere, he just cuts he just cuts he just cuts one guy's ankle, bro, and he just gets some kind of power, bro. And he just starts slashing and just kills all of them, bro. Like, nah, bro. Like, I feel like realistically, Michael Myers, bro. Like, after I saw that, bro, I just you're not stopping him, bro. Like, you're not stopping him at that point, but unless if you have a nuke or like a bomb of some sort, bro. Like, that's. But realistically, like, come on, bro. Like, where are you getting those kinds of weapons, bro? Like, realistically, like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Even if you do, but like, it's not like he's just gonna be. He's gonna be stupid enough just to sit there or wait for you to enact your plan, bro. Like, nah, bro. I even remember in this one clip, bro. Like, it was a 10v. Like, he was like he just. By the way, in this movie, like, he walks out of a burning building, bro. He walks out of a burning building, and then like there are like 10. I think they're like 10 to 12 firefighters. They have axes, they have chainsaws. Like they're essentially to like help they're there to like put out the fire and like help whoever's there. Okay, sure, whatever. So he walks out of the building, bro. Like, okay, sure. Like, bro, it's a 12v1, bro. This nigga, bro, like, besides the fumes and the fire that's been slowly chipping him away, bro. Like, he has now he has to deal with 12 other grown ass men, bro, grown ass men, bro, with axes and like with axes and them being. It's like he's like sneaking up on them, bro. He's not sneaking up on them, bro. They're just right there, bro. And like it's a 12v1, bro. And then, bro, out of fucking nowhere, bro, like how do they? Nah, bro, you're not beating Michael Myers, bro.
The villain of this movie, Michael Myers.
Nah, bro.
You see, at first, I wasn't even gonna put him as a villain I could beat, cause I thought he was immortal. Especially after what happened in Halloween Kills, he got jumped by the whole town.
The whole town, bro. The whole fucking town, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, you're not beating Michael Myers, bro.
With Hotels.com, members save up to 20%. With that kind of
Michael
discount, you can
Myers,
stay at a place with a
you're
killer
done.
spa.
I'm gonna cut that out.
But then Halloween Ends came out. And that's when I realized Michael Myers is a fraud. He's just an extremely, and I mean extremely, durable old man.
That is
He's
durable
not
as
immortal.
fuck, but he is durable,
by a
bro.
random kid from the suburbs. Isn't
What
this
the
Michael
fuck?
Myers the same dude who took out a whole team of firefighters by himself?
By himself,
After
bruh.
the kid Corey killed him or something, but
Nah,
still,
bro.
getting beat up by a kid, that's crazy. So yeah, as long as it's not the Halloween Kills Michael Myers or the 2007 Michael Myers, that dude's ruthless. I think I have a pretty good shot against Michael. Honestly, just set up a venue, bring Lori, bring the whole town of Haddonfield, and they can all just watch me beat up the boogeyman.
Nah, bro.
Now I could be a little smarty pants and say the original Friday the 13th.
Jason, nah,
Jason's
bruh.
mom, so I could just pull out a shotgun.
Might as well just be a Michael Myers variant.
Jason Voorhees, and Jason is the 6'5"?
He's 6'5",
man
bro.
who's super durable.
6'5". He's probably 300 pounds, bro. On some super soldier Captain America-esque strength, bro. Nah. You're not beating him as well.
Crush someone's head with his
I'm
bare
dead.
hands, and unlike Michael, he runs. Like, yeah, he'll walk towards you to scare you for a while, but if he really just wants to kill you, he's gonna chase after you. And really,
Nah.
he doesn't have to chase.
I'm
'cause
done, bro.
Jason can low-key teleport. So what are we supposed to do? Well, I got you. You see, I've played hours of the Friday the 13th video game, and I consider that game pretty accurate to the movies. I know all of Jason's weaknesses. If I was at Camp Crystal Lake, I have the firecrackers, the flare gun, and the shotgun on deck. And even if I somehow die, I'll just come back as Tommy Jarvis. And after that, it's easy wins. Even if all that failed, I'll just escape like I do all the time in the game. The easiest method, just drive out. Just hop in, start the car. I can't drive. Yeah, I'll just shoot his mom. The new Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Now this one's a little tricky, because first of all, you're not dealing with your average Joes anymore, okay? These are ghosts. Spirits.
Ghosts.
Demons controlling animatronics. Second of all, the setting, terrifying. A pizza place, let alone a Chuck E. Cheese style pizza place? Yeah, they definitely got the edge in that regard. And on top of all of that, it's 4 killers, not just one. So your awareness has to be on 1,000. Even though it hasn't come out yet, I'ma assume it's just like the game. And just like I said for Friday the 13th, while many people won't think they will survive, I will. I've watched plenty of Five Nights at Freddy's gameplay. I've watched all the game theory videos. All I'm missing is meeting the creator himself, Scott Cawthon, and that can be arranged. Just hit me up. I know the animatronics better than they know themselves, honestly. Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, they're not doing nothing to me. I'm keeping them doors closed. And Foxy, what is Foxy gonna do? Where's Foxy? Oh, there he is.
Nah, bro.
No.
Terrifier, yo, nah, he's a demon, bro. This nigga's a demon, bro. If you watch any Terrifier movie, like, you know that, that is gruesome, bro. That is, nah, bro, no, bro. There's just nothing to be said about him, bro. I feel like him, Jason, Michael, fucking Freddy as well, bro. Like, but yo, the way that he kills his victims, bro, yo, nah, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like, I'm just done. It's just gruesome, bro. He's just, He's just.
No.
Yeah, literally. No, literally.
Now I'm going to be very honest.
Yeah, I feel like I wouldn't even be in the movie, bro. Like, that wouldn't even happen to me, bro. Because he targets people who people who do some shady activities, bro. So like, I wouldn't even be in the movie, bro. So like, I'm surviving this easily.
No, it's the thumbnail, but I am not surviving a single Saw movie. I'm sorry. Literally every trap is almost impossible to survive.
Yeah, but like hypothetically, yeah, if I was in the movie, like if I did some fucked up shit, like, and I happened to be in the movie and I was one of these guys, yeah, bro, I'm not surviving as well, bro. You're not, bro. Like, the traps are just gruesome, bro. Like, they make you, you're not, bro. In this, I remember in one of the Saw movies where like the chick had to literally cut off her leg, and then stick this tube into her open wound, bro. Like into like inside, because like she was using like have you ever seen those wires that are used to like like it's also like those like I don't know how to describe them, but they're like wires that are used to like cut down trees. So like, but then she has to use that to like saw off her own like her own leg, and then stick this tube into a bone marrow essentially of her bone, and then like and then it's just gonna, and then she has to fill a jar or like but it was like she had to fill like a jar with her bone marrow, and then like she could essentially save her friends, and if she couldn't do that, like, then she would die, and then like essentially. But that was gruesome, bro. If I was one of those guys, bro, I feel like I'm probably dying, bro. They're too. It's fucked.
The creator of the games, he really thinks he's being fair. He thinks he's helping people.
He's being fair.
Like, that's that pain ideology. No, bro, you're just a murderer. Only a handful of people survive your movies out of like 100 people.
Damn.
No, I watch kill count. I look at how unfair some of these traps are. The chain trap from Saw 3, bro. How is he gonna rip that out his lip? His jaw would come out. The carousel trap from Saw 6, they literally did not have a choice in the matter. It was up to one person to determine if they lived or not. Even
Damn.
the first trap that we saw in Saw 1, which was the bathroom trap, was unfair. If Jigsaw's whole ideology is everyone deserves a chance, and how come in the bathroom trap only one of them could survive? This man's a phony. Able to survive. I'm sorry. What would I even be in there for? Jaywalking, tax evasion,
Jaywalking.
None of that is a big deal. The only trap I could really see myself surviving is maybe the hand box trap from Saw 2. If you look behind her, there's a chair. I would use that chair to break the glass and take the syringe. Boom, 1,000 IQ.
Velcro experiment. Oh, I remember this one. I think it was about co-workers that are trapped in a building, and then like they're forced to like kill each other. It's one of those like last man standing type of situations. Yeah, I remember that Velcro experiment. So I guess it just have it's just all it's just all about chance at that point, bro. Like I feel like if I was just trapped with like even right now, but I feel like if I was just trapped with people in this building and we had to kill each other, like yo, damn though, I feel like yo, I don't know, I don't know if I could survive that, because anything could happen. Someone could literally just walk up behind you and just stab you in your neck, or anything could happen, bro. You could get ganged up on. So yeah, and I could probably die.
I'm pretty sure I could figure it out. So here's the plan. I would have called out of work. I know, easy. Okay, I'll be realistic. If I was trapped in a
I'll be
office
realistic.
with 80-something people and we are forced to do a battle royale, would I
A battle royale.
Probably not. I don't think I could stab someone with a pair of scissors. I'm sorry. But I read up online. Apparently, the building had an armory for some reason. If there's an armory, then there's guns. And where there's guns, there's room for an American. This movie took place in Colombia, so they don't know anything.
It's crazy how like most Americans are like, it's the average American actually, like they're obese, like they're pretty like no joke, but like literally like they're pretty big. It's crazy, but it makes sense considering the fact that like, you know, I reckon America, they, when it comes to the food, you know, I feel like it's quite, like when it comes to the food and how convenient it is, like, because like isn't like McDonald's at like $1, like, you know, $2-3 like a McDonald's meal. So yeah, you can imagine how like, you know, getting this big can easily happen if you don't watch yourself. But yeah, different topic.
This movie took place in Colombia, so they don't know anything about shooting guns. Me though, from the United States of America, I know everything about guns. I sleep with a shotgun under my pillow, a Glock in my sock, and an AK in my PJs. And when it comes to shooting people, yeah, I got it. I'm surviving Belko experiment easily. As you guys saw though, there's only so many horror movies that I can't survive. I mean, realistically, I'm unbeatable, except if you're talking any paranormal. I'm not surviving any of the Conjurings, Cities, none of that stuff. Keep them demons away. Moral of the story.
But yeah, essentially, yeah. Besides Chucky and Chucky Saw, what else? Chucky Saw, and potentially Belko experiment, because in Belko experiment, anything could happen. I could survive, you know, because you just probe against like other people, so it's not like they have like supernatural abilities, so it's like anything could happen. But yeah, I survived Saw and fucking Chucky, bro. Like, you know, I'm fucking putting Chucky in a suitcase, bro. Putting him in a suitcase, and I'm literally burying him in the ground, bro. Like literally, bro. Like if I had to get rid of Chucky, that's how I would do it, bro. I literally put him in a suitcase. I take him out to some random, even if it's like, even if it's some random part of my neighborhood, bro, and I just bury him, bro. Literally, I beat Chucky like that. He's done. Game over.